Yeah, I'm greeting you, my dear viewers. This is Richard Lewega, the director for Buses Demonstration Farm. The farm that has a variety of activities and projects. One of them is piggery, we have poultry, we have goats, we have rabbitry, fish farming, we have banana plantation, house of avocado, coffee plantations, and many others. For today, basically, we are going to talk more about the IMO, the indigenous microorganism system used in piggery farming. Now, first of all, I will have to talk more about this as a new innovation that is used in piggery these days to control the stinking, to control the poor hygiene that used to be in pig farming. So now we are basically going to look at how to use this IMO. This indigenous microorganisms uses the principle of using the microorganisms to feed on the waste or the dung from the pigs. In that process, they quicken decomposition of this waste, and then it controls the stinking. Now, this innovation, you have to use it when you're also using the sawdust in the pig's structure to help in absorbing all that the urine and the decomposing waste. And in the process of doing that, you have to dig a pit deep of 3 feet, and the 2 feet are covered by the sawdust, and this 1 feet remaining on top, you use it to construct the troughs where these pigs should eat from. And it is the same site you also put the nipples, as we will see in our structures. Now, after digging that 3 feet down and you have filled it with the sawdust, then you need to make a structure around. And basically we are looking at doing farming that is where you have to spend little and maximize the gains. Here we use the local available materials like the cuttings from the trees. Then we also use some. We can roof with the iron sheets. If you don't have the iron sheets, you can also use grass-thatched structures. We are looking at any material available for you, but which is not very expensive to put you into deficits. Why are we talking about IMO? IMO is the best system of rearing pigs, in that there are people who have been investing much in piggery farming. You find someone is constructing concrete structures for a pig when actually is sleeping in a grass-thatched house. So we are looking at possible ways how somebody can invest less into this project but get maximum gains. Now, after you have constructed this structure and you have put your sawdust, there is also need to look at the water system so that these pigs can get enough water. Now, a demonstration on how we make this IMO for these piggery structures. Now, you are supposed to get 2 tablespoonfuls of this IMO, and those 2 tablespoonfuls of IMO can be mixed with 200 liters of water. I think those are around 10 jerry cans of water. You mix it with 2 spoonfuls of this IMO. Now, after mixing it, you put your 2 spoonfuls of water into this. Actually, this is what is remaining. And if you can be close a bit, you can even see some of the microorganisms attached onto this. They make clusters. This is what we are using, and actually it is getting complete. So, you can see them even move. The microorganisms, they are moving. You can see them move. So these real microorganisms, they are the ones which we are now trying to put into those structures to consume on the waste that are made are released by these pigs. Now, the 2 spoonful of Imo, you put it into this container. Then you get 1 to 2 kilograms of maize bran. Why are we putting maize bran into this? This is an initial food for these microorganisms to make them grow. And after you have put that 1 to 2 kilograms of maize bran, you fill this tin with the 200 liters of water. As I said, those are equivalent to around 10 jerrycans of water. Then cover the tank to stand for. Where is the cover? After you have done all that, you cover the tank. Now, after covering it, it can take 48 hours. Those are 2 days. These microorganisms will have gotten activated. I think the real content of this is the Imo. You can see it. This is a bit semi-solid, but we also have powdered Imo. So they come in different forms. So this is semi-solid kind of. So after 48 hours, you can start picking this water, and then you splash all around the. Pick this. Then you begin applying. You apply all over. So after applying this Imo, it can take you 2 to 3 months before you apply again. And how do we get to know that this Imo is really working? Now, you will look at the pig's waste, and the maximum time this pig dung can stand here with these microorganisms, it is averagely 3 hours. It will have gotten decomposed, and then you see it turning into dust, kind of. And this dust will mix now into this sawdust that we are having. So it will keep on absorbing it. And this sawdust, in a period of 4 to 5 months, the sawdust will changing into soil. And this is what tells us that now the sawdust need to be changed when it has started turning into soil. And this soil is also good mixed with this dung. You can also apply it into your farm gardens, and it will provide good soils, and the soil will be more fertile. Now, this is the already made Imo. But we have also the Imo. There are those who cannot manage to buy this kind of Imo. How can you make locally your own Imo? Now, locally made Imo is gotten from, you have to get rice, you get sugar, like 1 kilogram of rice, a half a kilogram of sugar, and you boil the rice mixed with, after boiling, then you put in that sugar, a kilogram of rice and a half a kilogram of sugar. Then you mix them together, put into a polythene paper, which is not allowing in air, because we are looking at the microorganisms we want now to produce. They are not using oxygen. They are anaerobic bacteria. So you have to make sure the polythene bag is not having any hole in it that can bring in air. It should be new. So after putting them into that polythene bag, you tie it very well, and then dig a pit put it under the soil and cover it. Leave it for 7 days. After that time, pick out that kind of compound that will have mixed very well, sugar and its rice. Then there will be those microorganisms which will have grown up, and you can use that pest, like the way you see this one. Now you pick the other one that you have gotten from the rice and the sugar. You pick a piece, then also do the same way. You mix it into water, we leave it for 2 days, also with maize bran, and also do the same application like the way we have done it. So there you will have controlled the stinking, you will have controlled the rotten wastes, and the hygiene.